we're still on love. We're still on love. We're still on love issues. Okay. We just had a short break, but we are now back. So now, my second question is, I remember the time that I was in love at first. The first girlfriend that I had, she was beautiful at that time. I won't say she's beautiful until now, even now. I don't know because she's my ex, right? So she was beautiful at that time because being a gentleman, I used to take good care of that young lady. So now my question is, sorry, let me talk about. As she was beautiful, I went to Kitwe. I left the place where she was staying. We now started having long distance relationship. So now what happened was my girlfriend, someone impregnated her, right? Someone impregnated her. So now, because oh my, because someone impregnated my girlfriend, when I came back, of course, we never talked. We just looked at each other. Since then, it has been 3 years. We've not spoken, even 4 years, if I remember very well. 4 years. Now, with you, I want you to share the experience of the heartbreak that you had, right? Share the experience of the heartbreak that you had. I think we would want to learn from you. Yes, sir.
Usually necessary to start from the beginning.
Yes, start from the beginning so that you know. Say, yes.
What a story.
Mm.
You've got me off guard this one. Yeah, on this one, we will talk about that.
Mm.
And so, yeah, concerning that, it's a story that everyone around knows.
Oh, everyone knows.
Around campus.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah, but there's another side of the story that few people still don't know until now.
Okay.
Uh, so the story goes like this. I'm in campus. I'm a fresher by then.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm a fresher by then. I come to campus. I spend like 2 to 3 weeks.
Mm.
2 to 3 weeks. 2 to 3 weeks. Then someone just pops up. Yeah, someone just pops up. Then in that process, I got attracted to a person. Then talking.
Mm.
I ended up proposing, but the person was showing cold shoulders, like no interest. But me, I was interested. So first some of the friends around I was like, the friend seems not to be interested and all that.
Okay.
I spoke to her if she was like seeing someone else at the background apart from me, and she was like, no, I'm just feeling shy and stuff. I was like, "Okay." By that time, I was so interested. Now, looking at the response I was receiving, I felt like this is not going to go anywhere.
Okay.
I started withdrawing with my feelings. And that's the moment how she started now showing her, showing interest. I was like, all right, we can give it a try. Until it goes. As time goes, things were happening there and there. One talking, and all of a sudden, this beautiful Sunday, I decided to to do laundry.
Okay.
And in the process of doing laundry,
Mm.
I just had a bad feeling like something wasn't adding up.
Mm.
Something wasn't really making sense.
Mm.
So what I did was I stopped watching. I started listening to music. Listening to music, still nothing was adding. So I spoke to some of my friends. I was like, guys, let's play some netball.
Okay.
We started with netball. We played.
Mm.
Then still wasn't adding up. Like, let's just go and play soccer.
Okay.
We still the pitch there. We started playing. Still no interest.
Mm.
And on that day, me and the girl, we didn't talk like 6 months. Till that someone 15, 16. There was no communication between us.
Okay.
Except the time she asked me if I was okay. I was like, just having a cold day, but everything is fine. To my surprise, we were playing soccer with my friend. I see the girl pass in the ground with some other dudes. I'm like, anyways, maybe she's gone.
Yeah. Okay.
She's going to see something and then she'll be back.
Mm.
we are playing. Look left and right. I see someone passing my girl. By that time, my ex.
Okay.
And the hand on the neck.
What?
It might be funny, right? But yeah, that's just
Okay, yes, go on.
so the hands on that. I was like, so is that how you can be working with your friends girl like that?
Yeah.
And they seem to be like shocked. They removed the hand. They kept going towards my main building.
Yeah.
To my knowledge, I was like, maybe the girl's going back to her hostel and the girl's going to his hostel. So I felt uncomfortable and I was like, I can't even continue playing soccer like this after what I've seen.
Yeah.
Let me just go and fold my clothes. Me heading to my room, found my homeboys. We started having a mini argument in our room. We were saying how we treat each other and all that and all that. We were like, guys, I'm not in my right state of mind.
No.
Let's just postpone this conversation for another day. Go downstairs, get the clothes off the wire. As soon as I'm heading back the stairs, one of my homeboys comes running
Okay.
and he was like, go check what's happening in room 4.
Okay.
I was quiet, nothing said. I just handled the washing basket. Went upstairs, reached in the room. I found, in the boys' hostels, the way it is, they're backup beds, and then they've got that habit of covering with blankets or cover this side and cover this side. It's in the dark. Boys around university colleges, they know how.
Okay.
So I enter the room. I look around, I see no one. But I've got a feeling on this bunker which is hidden, there are people there. So I peeped on the other side. I saw people who were not dressed.
Oh.
Yeah, people were not dressed.
Wait. Somebody is like, I agree. What do you mean?
Eh?
No, what do you mean?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I saw people were not dressed. And I was like, no, this might not be real. Let me check the other angle.
Okay.
Opened the men's side, and yeah, the lady was on top of the guy. Like,
So you mean you found them having sex?
yes, I found them in action.
Oh,
Sex, and
wow.
They looked at me straight in the eye.
Okay, Brajura.
They were like, someone playing now, and they go like,
Oh.
they look at you.
So now, how was that thing for you? How did it affect you mentally? Whatever that it affected you.
Well, personally, like I said from the beginning, it's like if you heard what they said something like when I started withdrawing with my feelings, that's when I started coming in.
Oh.
And I thought of giving it a chance. So the issue of being affected mentally wasn't really that big of an impact because I was just shocked of what I saw. But the disappointment wasn't really there because I was already withdrawing with my feelings.
Okay. So sorry to cut you short. Now I have a question. So what advice will you give to those that are going through heartbreaks? Because I know someone behind me someone behind me went through one. I'm thinking to believe for that. Yeah. Where are you going? So someone went through one. Now, what advice can you give, especially to the youths that are going through such things of called heartbreaks? There was one guy that I know somebody. His name is called Nde.
Oh, yeah.
So what advice can you give to our friends that are going through that situation, that have been in such a situation and they don't know how to rise back to their feet? Because I believe by now you've risen back, right? Exactly. So what advice can you give people like them, even people like Gento?
Yeah.
Yes.
So the first advice I would give is that Being in a heartbreak, it shouldn't be your first thing that's going to bring you down. What I believe is it's not really a heartbreak only can make someone stay down and then they try to find a way to bounce back. But the best way to bounce back is by sharing the story that you had of what really happened. You speak of it as many times as you can, and the more you talk about it, the more you are letting go of the frustration, the anger that was inside you. But the more you keep it to yourself, you are developing that self hatred, that anger in your mind. As soon as you get to open up, you start talking about it, you talk, eventually you get to even move on and forgive easily because you have nothing else to hold back from. So the best advice I would give to someone who's going through that is that find someone around you, talk to them, share your story as many times as you can.
Okay, I have two questions for you. I know you are a busy person. So now, my first question is: at what age should a person enter a relationship? At what age should a person enter in a relationship? I think on that one, we've seen a lot of youngsters, boys and girls entering a relationship at the age of 12, maybe at the age of 10. You find to say this person they are dating, and then you'll be like, what are they trying to achieve in that one? So at what age should a person enter a relationship?
Personally, I think the best age to enter in a relationship.
When? Okay, first let me ask this one. When did you enter a relationship? What was your first relationship? At what age were you in a relationship?
I think I was in my first relationship when I was 17.
17. All right, this is interesting. Okay.
At 17, I was still in secondary school.
Okay.
And that's when I had this soft one for a certain lady. Yeah, and love, yeah, secondary, it's not really love. It's infatuation, I can call it. To some, it might be love, to some, it's infatuation, but
Okay.
we're no longer the person. So I started dating when I was 17.
Okay.
And by the age of 17, kept going.
Okay, and you're still going
Well, no,
with another one.
yes, right now I'm settled.
Okay.
Not really settled for like that. Relax. Relax.
Okay, I have a question here. Okay, in fact, it's not a question, it's an appreciation. Someone says, thank you, sir, for the story. So, from your story, is it normal to love two people at once?
No, it's not.
Why is
You
it
cannot,
not
you
normal?
cannot serve two masters at once.
Now, much time we go to masters at once.
Yes. Because, it's easy. You can't have two people at once. It's either one of them is real, the other one is not real.
Okay, so now how do you know a real person? Because I know of a person like Gentle. Gentle, she's known to be two ways.
Gentle.
So now how can you say this person is a real one and this one is not a real one? Let's say, for example, if I'm going to get violent, and there's a person that I know by the name of violent, and I take gentle, then we ask you to say, how can you know to say this one is the right person? Like, what are the qualities that a person should look for that determine or tells to say this person is the right person to be in a relationship with?
First of all, we consider respect for each other.
Respect. Take note of that one, ladies.
Respect.
Respect. Very what you won't be
This one.
respect. Respect. Very much important. Yes, sir.
Why I say respect? Because first of all, before you engage yourself in anything, the person that you're trying to get needs to reciprocate a certain respect for you.
Okay.
Not a person who tends to disrespect you anyhow in public or in private, but someone who gives you respect. Someone who gives you that confidence to know that this person is somehow honest to themselves. Because why would I be someone who's disrespecting me first of all?
That's what sort of respect do you need? Like me jump to when a person at word and then they be like, yes sir, sure sir. Which one? Because nowadays in relationship and our youngsters, the way they call themselves, they call a big man to say bed. Now, I don't know if that I don't know if that's respect or disrespect. let's suppose maybe you find sisters that are going out with sugar daddies as they approach them. You find they are calling you father to say babe or baby. And so now, what kind of respect, what sort of respect are you talking about?
But the kind of respect I'm talking about is a respect that every guy tends to look for, where you seek certain confirmation from your lady. For instance, I can say that you're dating someone, but the person doesn't seem to respect your decisions,
Okay.
respect the kind of things that you impose them to do. Not really impose, but you can tell your lady a certain thing. She has to show you respect by doing it, whether you are there or not there. That's the kind of respect I'm referring to. It's not the respect of bowing down, calling themselves honorable,
Calling them
baby,
lady,
no,
shani.
that's another type of respect.
Yeah.
The respect of a relationship with the respect where someone gets to put your qualities, whether you are there or not there, they are still able to live up to your expectations, with you present or not.
Okay.
In that way, they're able to respect you.
Okay, I have this other question. We are saying to say a lot of young youths they are getting pregnant, all right, at a tender age. Now, my question that I have is, do you believe that if people are in a relationship should have sex? Biblically, the Bible says no, but people, you know what, they are having it. Now, in your part or situation, are you agreeing that if people enter a relationship, they should have sex? Because some they'll be like, you know what, I can't marry you unless I have sex with you, and then I know this you're the right person. Do you dare to say this person is the right one by having sex?
No.
All right, why no? I'm so much interested in that answer.
As simple as it goes, you don't need to prove to someone that you love them by having sex with them.
Okay.
Gents nowadays, the only way that you can prove to them that you love them is not by having sex, but it's by being consistent in the way you deny.
Yes, now you're talking. Being consistent.
Being consistent in saying no, not the type of like no,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
the calculated no.
Yeah, and if you want to slap that man,
Yes,
see
because
what? Yes.
when a man sees a lady who says no to that extent, he's going to be assured that this is a person who can respect her body,
Yeah.
first of all,
Okay.
and it's someone who won't backstab me.
Okay.
And sleeping, having sex with everyone behind my back.
Mm.
And those people who feel like having sex with their partner is showing you that they love them.
Yeah.
That's not the case. They're just having fun.
Okay. So now I have this interesting question. Is it normal for a lady to give his or her man money? Because see, it's a 50-50.
Yeah.
There's no way me I'm giving her money to do her hair, but she's not giving me my money to do my hair. So the Bible says a lady is a helper of a man. So is it okay for a lady to be giving a man money?
Not on a regular basis.
What do you mean? Then the man is on a regular basis.
Even a man, it shouldn't also be on a regular basis.
So you agree, a lady should be giving
A
money.
lady should give a man money when the man is in need.
Okay.
When they feel like right now we are stuck,
Okay.
have some of this to back each other up. Not when it's just random. Babe, I'm asking for money. Now you're taking advantage of your woman.
So
And that promotes laziness in a man.
I have a question here before we go any further. I have in fact 3 questions. Number 1, what inspires you to be in a relationship and why are you in a relationship?
Good question. Good question. The first one says, what inspires me to be in a relationship? Uh, Looking at the background of where I'm coming from and how I've seen certain things happen. I can't really mention my family right now, but I feel like I've witnessed a lot of things in certain relationships that do not seem to be right.
So now what has inspired you to
So
be in a
what is
relationship?
inspiring me is that I've seen many people going forward.
So what has inspired you to be in a relationship? You want to go Of what?
No, as in, I know that I won't die.
Okay. Yeah.
I won't die alone. The Bible says to go and do the work.
Ah!
Wait, I'm not going to the part of the reproduction sector.
Yeah.
What I mean is, by a man needs a help for him to make it. And being in a relationship is more like a foundation of you learning how to be in a stable marriage.
Okay. So another question that we have here um, is must every relationship be based on Christianity? If yes, why? I think we also will tackle this one after you respond. Must we Nazari man? Must every relationship be based on Christianity? If yes, why?
This question shouldn't just go to Christianity alone. We have people who are in relationships that are not Christians. We've got different religions. So we've got different religions like Islamic and the Christianity. Yeah, I mean, yes, Christianity too. The relationship based on Christianity for us Christians is helpful. Why? Because we are building each other and it's also not right. Why? Because when you're in a relationship and you're not married, definitely you are sinning.
Okay. Wow. Wait. Repeat that one. I didn't hear you. Repeat that one. Maybe I slept. I didn't hear you. You said what?
You are in a relationship and you're not married and you're doing things that you're not supposed to do.
No. You said when you're in a relationship and you're not married, you are sinning. Please take note.
You are sinning. I repeat, you are sinning. They can take. You are sinning. I am mute.
So
Just wait. You are sinning.
the way I've gotten it. Let me airport this one. He said, if you're in a relationship and they're not married, you guys are sinning. I repeat this one more time. If you're in a relationship and you're not married, you guys are sinning. So, okay. So,
Yes, we are Christians.
yeah,
Christians.
that's true.
We are not allowed to be in relationships which is not married. Definitely that's a sin.
Yeah.
Because in that one, I'll put it in bracket. You do things which are not biblically allowed for people who are not married. That's why it's a sin.
Okay. I have a question by our brother Legendary. So now, before that one, there's a comment that he said, it's not that easy coming back to your feet after something like that, bro. Respect to you fully. Like, that's a situation that he had shared. Now, the question is, why do most men cheat? I think on this part, exclude me. On this part, I'll be. On this part, let me be a lady. For this part. So, for the sake of this part, allow me to be a lady. So I'll throw it to you, sir. Why do most men cheat? If you have never cheated, don't respond. But yes, it's a
Well,
straightforward.
yes, I have cheated. Yes, I have
OMG! Hopefully you've gotten that. The man has cheated before. And I believe that was the ex that they cheated on. Wait, what?
So there are things we don't know here. Okay.
Explain.
The story goes like you ask,
Why do most men cheat?
and I'm going to give you a share of my example why men cheat. First of all, personally, I cheated. I can't say for others.
Yeah.
I don't know their reasons why they tend to cheat. But for me, I cheated for various reasons. Like, your girl shouldn't be social with everyone.
Yeah.
If your girl is and everyone go out, she can be talking to anyone, anyhow, making them comfortable. It's a red light.
Yeah.
And when I have a girl like that, definitely I'll be thinking, I'm not the only one there, so I have to look elsewhere. And the other thing is respect. When I feel disrespected, I'll look for someone who's going to give me that respect. I can teach you how to respect me, but if you don't still reach that side, I'll find someone. And in the process of that, you get to find out. And if you don't, unfortunately.
So, ladies, sorry to cut you short. Ladies, was in very why most men cheat. I said on this part, allow me to be a lady, just for this one. Sorry for forgetting your gender. Eh? It is not my fault. But for the sake of this part, why do most men cheat? And I would love to share a bit before we read another question. I think why most men cheat. I don't know to others, but I think number one, ladies they need to be looking good. You see, this is obvious, all right? This is obvious. Even the Bible says, "As far as your eyes can see, that land I'll give you." So it's important for a lady to be upgraded, even in the way they look, all right? Not you every time you just look as if you're offline, all right? There's what you call looking online and looking offline.
So, yeah, but you do, but it's really, yeah.
Yes, so ladies, at least kusamba, you upgrade yourself. The moment every time the lady is coming outside of the house, I believe they need to recheck their faces, recheck how they are looking. There's one time I was home around 6 hours, a young lady passed by, but the smell that she was producing like sweat. I was like, this is 05. Girl, why you like why were you that you have sweated that you are producing this kind of sweat? So I think on that part, cleanness is very much important for a lady. It also helps a man, to be closer to you. Smell good. I will say that one. Another one, part of the cleanness is please brush your teeth. Let me say this one. Let me say this one. It's very much important for a lady to have white teeth. See, a lady is born to smile, right? Your smile draws people close. Now, when we find to say your teeth is yellow, okay, I don't know about that. Please, number one, brush your teeth. Very much important as a lady. So these simple things they drive men away from you. They go to other people. Reason being, you are not you are missing the basic things, right? And I don't know about others, but personally, also I consider grammar. Please, because a man, a man can miss certain grammar, but a lady is supposed to be very much grammar educated, very much pronunciation of words, not like theory, really. Yeah, even like on a serious note, who does that? So it's very much important and other things, all right? Character. Mukazi ungoseka seka paliponse laughing anyhow. Please let your laughter be, not it.
Sorry for this.
Anyway, we get back. I think we just wanted to have that for a moment. Another question that we have here is okay, this is interesting. Um, okay, the question is: have you ever fallen for someone just because they were nice once? Have you ever fallen for someone just because they were nice once? I think that's the question.
No, I have not. Someone can't be nice to you once and you fall for them.
Wow. Wow. My guys, you heard. It's not because today she gave you water, she smiled at you, and then like, no, this is my lady. Oh, yes. All right, we move back to another question that we are given. Okay. Okay. All right. I don't know even the question that you start with. Okay. Another question is what's the craziest thing you've ever done to impress a girl? Please permit me to remove the word girl and put ladies or lady. Please. Sorry for saying ladies. Lady. So what's the craziest thing that you've ever done to impress that one lady?
One of the greatest things I've done.
Hmm.
This one is nice. This one is nice.
Mm.
I dance. I'm a dancer.
Okay.
So the greatest thing I've ever done
Mm.
is dancing, and I wrote the name of the lady as a caption on the video.
First, what's your user we going to choose? What's your user we going to
I think you won't find it. I took it down.
Yeah. All right. Another one is if your ex described you in 3 words, what would they be? Or maybe we say both words. If you were to describe your ex in 3 words, what would those words be? And if your ex did the same thing, what would be the words?
Well. I think if I was to I rude
Yeah.
to anyone
Yeah.
here would sound like much hatred to me.
Yeah.
But let's be realistic. If I was to describe my ex, what's the word pathetic? Ooh, that's the first word. Pathetic. The second word would be arrogant. This is personal. Like I said, pathetic, arrogant. And the third one would be selfish.
Pathetic, arrogant, selfish. Hey, Ogini, which one? Who bewitched you that you are describing this way? So we also want to ask, like, if your ex was to describe you in 3 words, what are those words, or what could those words be?
I think this would go to her. I can't know how she's going to describe me, but
How were you treating her?
I'm the one who got cheated on.
How were you treating her? I think from that point you are able to get to say, okay, she can describe me this way.
Caring.
Yes. Yes.
Caring. And self-confident.
Wow. Wow. It's always the other way around.
Self-confident because I project myself to be someone who is very confident in everything that I do. So to other people it might be good, some others it might be bad, but
Okay, I have 3 questions. I think from these 3 questions, then we will call it a day or so. The other question is, what standards have you set for yourself when choosing a lady?
our dear viewers, don't get pressed on. Please don't get pressed on. Why are you blasting? You people are blasting me. You said 3 standards? Or
No,
standards in
like
general?
what standards have you set for yourself when choosing a lady?
First of all, for myself, when choosing a lady, I need to be able to take care of her on my own.
Wow.
Minus depending on other people.
Wow. That's him. That's him. Yes, that's him.
And second, I need someone who's got one thing in common with me. Yes. She has to be an Arsenal fan.
Wow.
She has to be an Arsenal fan.
Mind the way, we are being a bit by Man City fan, so please, let's have order.
Yeah. That's the second thing I can say. And the third thing, we also need to have things in common. Like religion,
Okay.
the kind of hobbies we do, and looking also at a background check.
Okay.
Need to be someone respectful,
Okay.
someone honest with themselves, someone valuable, good looking.
Wow.
Don't forget that good looking.
Wow, good looking. Take note, airport that one. Very important.
Smelling nice.
You need to smell nice. Very important. Take note of that one. Smelly nice.
I think those are like the
There
surface.
is time. Okay. So we have another question that I've seen here. They're asking to say, what is what's your toxic trait in relationship?
Toxic traits.
What's your toxic trait that you can dare to say, is really this one is not being toxic?
Someone really to control me.
Okay. Even ladies are like that.
Yes, oh please. Yes, they are.
Wow.
And when someone seems to take advantage of your care and your love toward them, they become a bit toxic because they feel like you only depend on them.
Okay.
And you can't do it without them.
Wow. Okay. I think we have two. I wanted to close on this, but I think we have been given two. The last two questions is: have you ever been in love or just enjoying the attention?
Have been in love.
So which means you're enjoying both attention and love.
I don't know who gives me attention, but person that I'm in love.
I'm in love. I'm in love with my Jesus. I'm in love. Yeah. All right. Another question is, what's the most desperate thing you've ever done for a girl?
I had to kneel to apologize.
Wow. My man. This is a man. These are men. I will not bow down.
Yeah, I had to kneel.
You've heard. Just apologizing. A person kneels down. That's him, not you.
In the process.
Wow. You've knelt down and you're slapped. Ogini. Hey! They go watch us. They go watch us. Oh, make I tell you. Me not they kneel for you. And they apologize. Oh, you they slap me at the end of it. And I must slap you back. Left, right, slap you. So all in all, I think we've come to an end with our brother Mr. Crino. I believe he has shared most of interesting things that we most interesting things that I believe most of us we've related to. Some they might sound as if they're not real, but they're real to him. All right. There's there's more to love than kisses. There's more to love than sex. All right. One thing that I can advise you is every time you want to enter a relationship, you need to make sure that you are financially. I would say financially sound. Reason being is ladies love to be taken care of. Ladies love to be taken care of because that's their nature. That's their nature. Their nature is to be taken care of. And one way that you can spice your relationship, I'll say 5 things as we conclude. Number one, make sure you're good in communication. Communication builds a relationship. Number one. Number two, appreciate your man or your lady. But especially on the part of us men, we are okay because we are used to not being appreciated sometimes. But for our ladies, please appreciate them. Say you are beautiful. If you don't do it, someone will help you. On that one, I'm very much sure. Very much sure. The other thing is spoil them a bit with simple gifts. You don't need to buy them a car. Why you are that good? So you don't need to buy them a car. All you need to do is buy them simple things, a watch, maybe some spray perfume, slippers, etc. Then number four, always be on top of your lady. What do I mean? Always be a step ahead. Uh, be a step ahead in everything because you are a pillar. They are looking up to you and they are getting to be inspired by you. Number five thing, that I want you make sure you treat or train yourselves to look clean, smell good. Very important. Not in a relationship, you all look exactly as if you have been abandoned. Oh, thank you very much for all of you that have participated, that have been watching, that have given us your ears. And please, in the comment section, we'll be having other interviews next week. So we ask that if you have anything that you want us to talk about, please comment them there, right? And don't forget to follow, like, and share. Thank you very much. From our friend that was firing a lot of questions, says thank you. Looking forward to another one with a lady. Okay, wonderful. God is very so. All in all, have a blessed. Yeah, we bless you. Thank you very much, sir. God bless thee.
The Champions League.
They can hear.
Asking some questions.
No, different.
Here's a mom.
What about that? Come.
Asking questions, the interview. Why you go tomorrow?
If who read you come.
Hey, when I'm ready, we ask questions.
Mr. Man, I feel like you should respect this schedule for
They're asking me questions.
I want some.
People
People will enjoy. I want to
Because you can see like 2 videos at once.
So here that's half my sound.
65 views.
You know, made it for my sound. You are paying interviews. So you are 80 people watching your people.
we're asking you questions.
Now do you know the problem? I've forgotten that I've not cut.
Come on, it's true. Cancel. Change the language. Change the language.
Next time we're interviewing
Where's the language?
Put down, put
How did
down.
you meet?
Wow.
How did you meet? She's ready to answer. You can But the questions are with Eric to you. How did you meet? He's my homeboy.
Oh,
What
hey.
qualities does he have for you to fall in love with him?